Look at him chewing on. Look at that. That's that CCI deadeye just getting ready to buckle. Here we go. Boom. Nice. Oh yeah, decent fish here. Cool. Well, this is our first evening up here. We are back at one of our favorite destinations, Minnesota's Lake of the Woods. And we are on super early ice, folks. We're on about 10 inches of ice, fishing out of these Banks Outdoors Stump 4 portable shelters. Oh, nice fish here. Chunky guy, one that we can eat, and that's on my dead stick. So again, it's our first evening, but here's the deal. We're in 18 to 21 feet of water. We're basically set up on the shoreline break. Nice little guy there. Good start. And we can't get out to the good structure where these walleyes are hanging out right now. There's lots of reefs offshore from Arneson's. And once the winter bite gets going, the ice is good and you can actually get out to those areas to fish. But we're limited. We are only like a quarter mile offshore here. And this means that we only are going to have a morning and an evening bite, right? The fish are going to run in here in the evenings. They're going to bang on the shiners up against the shoreline break. And then during the day, they're going to migrate out to the basin, the mud basin of Lake of the Woods, where we can't even get to them because there's cracks in the ice that haven't healed yet with this early ice conditions. Today's segment, we're talking about super early ice fishing for walleyes, how to trigger those fish when they're in those shallow water areas, and then also talking about these cool portable shelters, these Stump 4 ice houses from Banks. So hopefully we can give you some good fishing information to get your walleye fishing season on the ice started out right. Oh, look at that. There we go. Another one on that CCI, that St. Croix deadeye rod, man. That little tip, just a great strike indicator. Ooh, nice walleye. Nice walleye. I mean, that fish was aggressive. Just came right up, and you know, just like we were talking about here, they're in the shallow water feeding. You know, they're running these shoreline breaks. Early ice like this, you can see right there is that shiner. I like using those live shiners on a dead stick rod whenever you can get them, but they're just kind of coming through, one here, one there, starting out our morning here up at Lake of the Woods. Just a little lively shiner and just really lightly pierced behind the dorsal. He swims down a little bit, a little VMC teardrop. Pink Tiger UV. Put that about a foot off the bottom and you're dialed in on a dead stick bite. That combination along with this 32-inch St. Croix deadeye, look at how that rod loads. You don't need to use a strike indicator, you don't need to use a slip float if you don't want. You just watch that tip, you can actually see that shiner down there wiggling on that tip, and just put it in a rod holder on the floor of the house and you are good to go. You know, I fished in these Banks stumps before on the ice, but it's been a while, and man, this unit is super comfortable, this Stump 4. Well insulated. I've got my heater just on low. We got a lot of wind blowing through today, and of course we can't bank the houses. Spacious, perfect house for 2 people. Love the 4 holes, and it's just a great little house. And if you like to hunt too, of course, this is an awesome hunting blind. So be sure to check out the Banks Stump 4 if you like to ice fish and if you like to hunt. On this trip with the Banks guys, we're staying at Arneson's Rocky Point Resort here on the south shore of Minnesota's Lake of the Woods. Super comfortable cabins there, food, got all kinds of bait, the guide service, fishing in all 4 seasons, of course, and in the winter they run a fleet of track vans and rental fish houses out here on the lake, and the ice guides will get you out on the hot spots and get you on fish and make sure you have a good time for a vacation. So if you're looking for a good winter fishing spot, Minnesota's Lake of the Woods is a great choice, and Arneson's Rocky Point Resort is an awesome spot to stay. Oh, dead stick. Yeah, ooh. Another good one. Nice. Look at that rod. Love these Croix. I've just got 6-pound test line on, man. This is a toad here. Go. Oh, and my deucer. Oh no. Get his head turned up. This is what coming to Lake of the Woods is all about right here. Yeah. Another one on that BMC teardrop. Look at that. Man, what a chunk, huh? Where's my cold snap toothpick? Oh, got me a little bit of the gill there. Yeah, that teardrop, or that toothpick just pops that hook right out of there. Chunky walleye, man. Beautiful Lake of the Woods fish right there. We've had a great time today fishing with the Banks guys, catching some nice Lake of the Woods walleyes, a few eaters, and hanging out in these Stump 4 ice shelters. If you like ice fishing, check them out, banksoutdoors.com. And I'd like to thank the Banks family for joining me on this trip. Let this nice walleye go. I'm Roger Cormier. We'll be right back with more Midwest Outdoors.